Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you set a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Howdy. How you all doing? Appreciate you being here at the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Before we get started, I ask you to please subscribe and please share these out. Starting the contest tomorrow. So, by the way, this is October 31st of 2022, in case you're seeing this in rerun. And if you're seeing it in rerun, the contest is over. But if you're watching it now, in real time, we'll be starting the contest tomorrow. But stick around at the end of this video in order to find out how to enter and what the details and what you can win. Today's video here is on Max Baer and how he spoke on how he got getting the role of Jethro Bodine. Let's watch. Max Baer went in to read for the infamous Jethro Bodine on Beverly Hillbillies. He was very nervous, very nervous. But he was able to pull himself together and win the part after knocking back a couple of drinks. Stiff drinks, that is. In '93, the actor sat down to talk to Jerry Springer on Jerry in San Francisco, and he shared everything about the work on the classic TV show, including the fact that he wasn't the creator's top choice for Jethro. When he first learned about the role, Buddy Ebsen was the only actor signed on to do the series, and both he and Granny Irene Ryan were not the top picks for future cast members. As he recalled, two sat around all day doing testing and being ignored while the producers had their eyes on other candidates. So Ryan decided to take him out for lunch and to get away from the stress. Baer Jr. was on unemployment at the time and really down on his luck. The actor shared that he was only getting $54 a week and needed a job in a bad way. So Ryan bought him a few margaritas to ease the anxiety. And by the time they went back to the studio, they had loosened up a bit and were ready to kill their auditions. Max Baer Jr. hadn't even begun reading for Jethro Bodine when he earned his spot on the Beverly Hillbillies. He said, "I went down to do my scene with Buddy, and needless to say, I was a little queasy, and I bumped into the door jamb as we went into the cabin. I basically said as I turned, 'Excuse me,' in a deep southern goofy accent. Somewhere between lunch and his audition, he had developed a persona for Jethro, and the producers thought it was spot on. The rest is history. In other words, my attitude was if someone came in and said, 'Grammy, got hit by a car,' he laughed, insinuating that the character was a bit thick and completely out of touch with reality. I mean, he was like out there someplace, and sometimes I wonder if he ever came back. But unfortunately, the actor would later admit that he regretted taking on the part of Jethro, because he made Jethro so memorable he spent the rest of his life being typecast. I couldn't go into the producer's office and say I wanted to play the part of a neurosurgeon or a pilot," he told Four magazine years later. "As soon as I came on screen, people would say, 'Well, there's Jethro.'" And I've mentioned before how he was into Granny's rheumatism medicine before his audition, and that's what it meant. So now we know. Okay. Now for the contest. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be asking trivia questions, one on each channel. One on the Andy Griffith Show Facts and Trivia, one on Classic Sitcoms Facts and Trivia, and here. Now, these trivia questions will not have anything to do with that channel. It'll have something to do with one of the other channels. Perhaps here the trivia question will be about the Andy Griffith Show. Well, you'll have to go over to the Andy Griffith channel to watch that video to find the answer. And Classic Sitcoms Facts and Trivia. She can be a little bit harder, because you won't even know what that one's about. It may be about the Andy Griffith Show, or it may be about the Beverly Hillbillies. You don't know. But in order to answer a question about it, you'll have to go over and watch that video. Unless you're really smart about these things and just already know it. But anyway, the prize will be a t-shirt for each channel. I'm going to need your sizes, so I can't have them made up until I find out. They will deal with, of course, these channels. And I hope you wear it proudly. And it'll start tomorrow and run through Friday. and then it'll go through Monday through Friday again next week, and then we'll figure out and announce the winners. I appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate you bringing this Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia up to over 1,000 subscribers. God bless you. Now we got to get classic sitcoms up there. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the beginning of the contest. You can enter every day, and you can enter on all 3 channels every day. You can only win from one out of the 3, though. I'm not going to let one person win all 3. You can't do that. So there'll be a winner for each channel, so that you get 3 chances to win. Okay, that's all I got for you. Hope you had a great weekend. God bless. See you tomorrow. I'll be praying for you.